Go live. Go live. Oh my gosh, my heart is beating. My heart is beating so fast because, like, I really don't want to do this. Okay, so I'm just getting this video set up. Oh, shoot. Sorry. Listen, I'm normally pretty good at going live, but this is not something that I wanted to go live on this. So just hold on a sec. I'm trying to get it all set up. So listen, okay. The devil does not want me to share this, okay? Okay, I'm gonna just do the best that I can with what I have. So I don't want to go live. This is not something that I want to do, but it's going to be on YouTube because I don't want to share this again. Okay. Because when you go through something traumatic, when you go through something, and I don't know, this is going to be so polished. I just felt so heavy today. And I feel like this is for someone. Okay. So I do not want to do this. I literally have chills. I do not want to do this. And God knows I don't want to do this. And, oh, I don't want to do this, but I just am chill. And I just feel like this is for someone. And I don't know who this is for. And if this is for you, could you just let me know so that I know that if I could just help one person, then I feel like one person can change their world. You know what I'm saying? Like it literally, it's not that one person changes the world, it's that one person changes their world, right? One person can affect their world and in turn those people affect their world, and that's why they say one person can change the world. You know what I'm saying? I literally have chills everywhere. I did not want to go live and do this. I did not want to go live and share anything because when you go through something, when you go through trauma, like drop a one in the comments if you've ever been through something, okay? And if you've really been through something, traumatic, it's like something in your brain wants to lock away all those memories. Do you feel me on this? Drop a two in the comments if you understand. Like when you really go through something, it's like I want to take all those memories. I want to take everything that happened to me and I want to put it in a box and I want to lock the box away and I never want to open the box again. And that's not me. Oh, sorry. Listen, someone's got to hear this today because a lot of it are going wrong. Listen, this is some real talk, okay? I feel like we put these things in a box and it's like, I don't want to open the box, okay? Do you want to know why I don't want to open the box? I don't want to open the box because when I open the box, I have to feel the feelings. When I remember the memories, I have feelings attached to those memories and I have to experience the trauma over and over and over again. And it's like, and you replay what happened in your mind over and over and over again. Do you understand if you've been through something traumatic? And after sharing that yesterday on my Instagram story, so many people, like the stories that came in of people being like sexually assaulted, losing family members, like all these things like is affecting so many of us, and it's like we all try to trap these feelings and lock these feelings in this box, and we tuck them away and we don't want to ever talk about them again. We don't want to feel them again because when we talk about them we got to feel them, we got to re-experience and we want to relive it, and it's like, and it's hard and nobody wants to go through hard things, nobody wants to feel those things, okay? So like when people like it's so heavy, and it's like you just like when something hard happens to you want to lock it away, and so it's just like I want to lock these things away and I don't want to talk about them again because what I went through was really hard. And it's like, yes, I got to meet Jesus and it should be like this amazing thing. It should just be this amazing experience, which it was an amazing experience. It's just also like it was an amazing experience. it was an amazing experience, but it was also like a lot of people be like, oh, well, I want to meet Jesus too. But I'm like, yeah, you want to meet Jesus, but do you want to go through what I went through? There's a lot for me to go through in order to reach, to be able to lay with Jesus and experience his presence. And yes, it was amazing. Yes, it was amazing. And the healing journey is incredible. And I have so many miracles that I want to share with you of what happened to me. But it's also right now, I'm still healing from a lot that what happened to me. So it's like, for me to open up that box and share with you means that I have to re-experience everything, and it's like, so I dyed my hair. I was a blonde and I've been blonde for 16 years. I have literally dyed my hair for 16 years. I've been blonde and I thought, man, if I just dye my hair, then I could be a new person, like I'm a new person. And guess what? And I thought I was just dyeing my hair because I'm like, oh, blah, blah, blah. No, I was dyeing my hair because if I'm this new person, well, what happened to me didn't happen to this new person. What happened to me? I'm a new person. That didn't happen to me. Well, everything that I went through didn't happen to me because I have new hair. Like I'm this like. So I dyed my hair because I was like, I'm this new person, and that what happened didn't happen to me because I'm new. You know what I'm saying? And so instead of talking about what happened to me, I tried to just forget. I wanted to forget it. I wanted to tuck it in this box and just forget that it ever happened and that it wasn't me. And I'm not going to share that because that didn't happen to me. You know what I'm saying? So like people be like, I love this new hair. I'm like, yeah, I love this new me because this new me, that didn't happen to me. Like, and I feel like it's just like another way to avoid. It's like a protective mechanism, like of avoiding opening the box. You know what I'm saying? And so when my husband posted, the video, I was in the hospital, I think like, I don't know, 21 days. Like, I mean, I was in and out of the hospital for 3 weeks. And the day that I got to meet Jesus, I remember sitting on the couch and my arms started to go numb. My tongue started to go numb. And I just couldn't figure out what was going on with me because I could barely move my arm. And I was just like, and I felt God say, lay down and don't move. And I had already heard his voice multiple times. This was that already being into the hospital a few times. I wasn't going back to the hospital. I was ready to die. I was like, I'm not going back to the hospital. I said, I was treated so unfair so many times. I said, I'm not going back to the hospital. I wasn't going. And God knew that I was already done. I said, I'm not going. You're going to kill me. If you're going to take me to the hospital, I'm not going. So I remember God saying, I was sitting on the couch and I felt my arms go, like I felt my tongue, I felt tingling, and God said, just lay down. So I laid down. I laid down and on the couch. And I don't know, I was like, I'm gonna die. But I laid down because I just listened. I was like, if I don't lay down, I'm gonna die. And I laid down on the couch and my husband didn't know what was going on with me at the time. So I know I shared this part of this on YouTube if you want to watch like exactly what happened to me in the hospital. And I know I've shared this before, but I didn't share the full healing journey. Actually, I'm still in this healing journey. Obviously, I don't even want to talk about it. And it's so crazy. It's like literally, I felt like even this morning, like I felt like the devil was literally trying to choke me today, because he doesn't want me to speak. And he's done a very good job because I don't want to speak about this because when I speak about this, I have to feel it again. And it's like, but then it's like, I know that like Tay was literally told me yesterday, he said, I finally figured out, he said, you've seen Jesus, Carrie, you have been with Jesus. Why would you not want to share this? He just doesn't get it, but he does get it because he lost his mom at 15 and he's now just talking to me, his wife, about his mom's death. Like, I'm like, whoa, you never shared with me about your mom's death. Like, and we've been together for 8 years. You know what I'm saying? So like, for like, don't expect me to, yes, I've been with Jesus, but yes, I've been through some crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm only 3 months, I'm 4 months post, I'm 3 months post Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Like, this just happened to me. And so I'm still trying to heal from all of this traumatic, and it took you, 16, 17, 18 years for you to open up. And he says, like, why aren't you sharing? And I said, it's only been 3 months. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still processing what literally happened to me. I'm still processing, I'm literally. And so I think, like, when he posted this video of me meeting Jesus, he had taken this video, and he had taken a video of me laying on the couch, and he got to hear the outside of when I was with Jesus. He literally got it on camera, a part of it. He got a part of it on camera because he didn't know what was going on. You guys, I went into this undescribable laughter, and like I watch it back, and it brought up this. I literally watched this video back. I hadn't seen this video. I watched it back, and it just brought up. It opened the box, right? Have you been through trauma? Do you still have the box? Anybody? Can you drop a 3 if you understand me? Do you still have the box that you don't want to open? You know what I'm saying? It's like you compartmentalize what happened to you. Does anybody have that, or am I alone in this? Do you still have it? And it's like, I had this box and I wasn't going to open it. I wasn't going to share this with you guys. I didn't want to talk about it again. I was this new person. I have this new hair. That didn't happen to me. You know what I'm saying? The other blonde, she met Jesus, yes, but I mean, I know I'm in, but I don't want to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So like, if I dye my hair, I'm a new person. I don't have to talk about it. And so like, and then it was like, Tay posted that video, and now it's like, God, I don't want to talk about it. I didn't even want to go live about it. And then and then all night long lasted. That was yesterday. And so it opened up the box of emotions, and it just like, I felt so heavy this morning. And just like, I'm like, oh, I was like, he's like, Carrie, you got to look back on those feelings. You got to look back on the thing. And like, you got to look back on this every moment. You guys, you don't even understand if you like, I'm going to try to help you understand, but like, I need to, like, when I look back, it was God who saved me. When I look back, there were so many times I should have died. You don't even understand. Even during the 40 days of healing, when I took a rest, there were so many points that I should have died. Literally. And there was points that I wanted to die. I was ready. Because I knew what it was like to be with Jesus. And I was like, why would I want to stay here when it's so perfect there? And God wanted me to be here, and so even part of me is like, would still go back to God. Why did you save me and not some of the other people? And so it's like, I still have a lot of emotions and guilt, and I still have just so many things to process. Okay. But I felt so heavy today that I felt literally like there's this huge breakthrough that's coming. I don't know if it's for who it is. If it's for you, let me know, because it's for somebody, because the devil did not want me to share this. I literally felt like I was choking this morning, like my choking, and then I felt it in my ear, and I felt like it's so heavy, and I don't want to carry this anymore. So this is for someone, whoever this is for. I did not want to go live. And if you know me, I love going live. I love being happy. And I didn't want to share this. So this is for somebody. And just let me know if this is for you, because if it's for you, if I could change one person, then maybe you could change your world. Right. And so, I felt sick this morning because I didn't want to share, and I didn't. And I was in the shower, and I was like, this is not what I wanted to share. I don't want to share this, God. Like I said to God, I don't want to share this, but he says that he saved my life. And only God did it. And I'm going to look back on all these feelings, and I'm going to know, like, I already know that it was God. And so it's like, when I look back, instead of having these hurt and this guilt and all these things, it was a literal miracle. Like, you don't even understand. These nurses and these doctors, they look at my charts, and I walk into the doctor's office and their eyes go like this. They said, what? Oh my God, like I remember walking in the doctor's office so many times because I couldn't even walk. There was parts of my healing thing. I was in a wheelchair for like 2 to 3 weeks. I couldn't even go outside without getting out of breath. I couldn't even walk around my house without having to sit down. I couldn't even get in the car without having to get help. There were so many things. And so for me to even be able to walk, for me to even go on a walk with my kids is a miracle. And like, the blood clots that I got, I'm excited because in 2 days, I think this is also why a lot of these feelings, this box has been opened because my husband posted the video. So it forced me to open the box and feel these feelings again. But it also, my scan is in 2 days. Like I could literally be blood clot free in 2 days. And when I am blood clot free in 2 days, if I didn't open up about this, I wouldn't have shared about this miracle. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't want to like God wants me to share this, but I don't like it's like I don't want to share this because it's hard and it hurts and it's like but then I also know that when you share something, it allows other people to heal. And when you go through something, it allows other people who went through something to heal and to also share their testimony and share their journey and share what happened to them because it's like I don't know. Sometimes, yeah, talking about it does help, but talking about it does hurt. Talking about it hurts. Like, and so I just I just have to get this off my chest. And it's just like I don't want to carry this anymore. It's just too heavy. I don't want to. It is heavy. Healing is heavy, and oh man, I already feel a little bit lighter. So it's just like I laid on that couch and I got to meet Jesus. And it was the most amazing thing in my entire life. It was the most amazing feeling I have ever felt my entire life. It's this perfect peace, you guys. It's this perfect peace. And it's even hard to go back there now. It's hard to go back there now because I'm in my human mind. I'm back in this human body and Jesus is alive. Um, he's and anyone who has died is in this perfect peace, and they're not worried about us here on earth. And it is hard to understand that because when I remember, honestly, I think my husband is the only reason that brought me back because I wanted to bring my husband back a word from his mom because his mom died for 15 years and he never talked about it. Okay. My husband never talked about his mom dying. And I was like, well, if I'm with Jesus, I'm already here, Jesus. Listen, tell me what can I tell my husband when I go back? What can I tell my husband about his mom? What can I tell my husband about his mom? And and I got this, and it was that his mom isn't thinking about us, that his mom is in this amazing place, like this amazing and perfect peace, like he shall not want. And it's like the things that I said. And so my husband, I wish he could have gotten all on camera and he didn't because he didn't know what was happening to me. But I was saying, I was like, and I woke up and I was like, God makes me lie down and he makes me lie down in green pastures. And I was saying these things, and I said, my soul doesn't want. I was laying on the couch saying these things. I was laughing in this place of joy and this place of perfect peace. And I didn't know. I didn't know. So Tay is like, what is going on with my wife? Like, what is going on? Like, he literally called my best friend Kiana on FaceTime, like, something's going on with her. Well, come to find out, I ended up having to go to the emergency room the next day. I had a mini stroke. They did an MRI. And so like I know that if I wouldn't have listened to God and laid down and like I died, but I came back to tell my husband that his mom is in perfect peace. Like it's undescribable. It's indescribable. It's literally indescribable. It's like that's how hard it is to explain it to you. And so my husband, there's more to this too, but like I don't know how far God wants me to go. God, how far you want me to go? Because, man, I could sit here and talk to you guys all day about all the miracles that happened. I remember waking up. like coming back to, I don't know, hours had passed. Me, literally, I was lying down and Jesus was right here. And Jesus, and it was the shadow. And so, like, it was like, I could, like, I knew it was Jesus, but it was a shadow of a man laying right next to me, but I couldn't see him. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so Tay, I wake up and Tay was like, well, was he black? And he said, was Jesus black? That was his first thing that he said. And I was like, no. I said, Jesus is gray because he was a shadow. So there's a little humor for you. Okay. I said Jesus was gray because I was laying next to him. I was laying, like, I was literally in this field, like this green pastures, and I was laying next to a shadow, but I knew it was Jesus. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I didn't get to see his face. I just had the presence. I had what it felt like to be in his presence. And like, and when you're in Jesus's presence, I mean, when you're really in Jesus's pure presence, you shall not want, like, you don't think, like, you shall not want, because they're like, you have everything that you could possibly need, and you're just in this perfect peace. Like, I just, and so and I'm laying on the couch, but I'm also talking to my husband. um I'm on, I don't know how long I was out, but like, I remember getting up, or like he had to help me get back up off the couch. I think it was a couple hours. And I was and he was like, Carrie, like, do you, like, I go, I shall not want. I said, I literally got to lie in green pastures with Jesus. And Tay pulls up this verse. And maybe I should pull it up because I don't even know the verse. In green, look, I still don't even know the words, you guys. It's Psalm 23. And this is, I was saying this while I was out. Like, I was out because I was not in my body. I don't know. Okay, so here we go. It says, the Lord is my shepherd. I lack nothing. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. And this is something that I said. This is something that I remember saying. He refreshes my soul. I was laying on the couch and I was telling Tay, I said, he's refreshing my soul. I said, he's refreshing my soul. And I just, like, I remember laying on the couch saying, he's refreshing my soul. And I just was feeling like God was literally making me new. I was laying down with Jesus and he was refreshing my soul. He literally refreshed my soul. I remember saying that over and over. And then it says, he guides me along the right paths for his name's sakes. For even though I walk through the darkest valley, I shall fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. And I remember waking up, and I had this music, and I was listening to Maverick City music during this time, and I remember literally the part of the song, it says, I'm preparing a table for you in the presence of your enemies. And it was just crazy because I had felt all these verses, like, God literally speaks truth. I just can't even explain to you guys. I'm not a big Bible person. I'm not somebody who's like can spit the Bible verses at you. So for me to like say those verses in the way that I said them, like, it's insane. And it says, you anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows. Surely your goodness and mercy will follow me all the days and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. So like, God, that literally took me, like, I literally walked through the darkest valley. Like, there was points in my healing journey that I remember when I got all these blood clots, even things indescribable happened. Like, my doctors would order orders for getting blood, and all of a sudden they would get canceled. They were literally canceled. Like, these blood orders were to help me get my blood regulated. Well, all of a sudden they got canceled, and no one canceled it. Like, the doctors couldn't figure out who canceled it. The nurses couldn't figure out who. This is like I'm saying, like, this happened multiple times. It was like something was blocking me from healing. Like, I literally, And there was moments where like I was without, like nobody even realized that I wasn't getting care. Like there was periods of times where like I fell off people's schedules, like out of nowhere, things were getting canceled. Like it was just it like the devil was literally trying to kill me. I was literally supposed to die. You know what I'm saying? But God lit, like he would come through. Like there was this one time that I needed this prescription in order for my blood to stay in the like the right orders. I needed these shots in order for the blood clots not to move to cause another stroke, or for the blood clots to move and not to cause, I think it's called like a PE or pulmonary embolism, to give me a heart attack. This all happened, and there was like, and I ran out of shots, and no one knew that I ran out of shots. And then like within 1 minute of this pharmacy closing for the entire weekend, like God got my thing. Like you guys, like it was like that. It was like once something happened, something else would happen that would try to block me from healing. Like all during 40 days, like I can't even explain to you how many times I was blocked. It was like my healing was trying to be blocked. It's like we kept hitting this road. Like I was literally supposed to die so many times. So when that song Million Little Miracles came through, it was like it was literally a million little miracles. For me to be alive speaking to you even on this live video is a miracle. It's literally a miracle. Like you don't understand, I should be dead. You don't understand, I should be dead. And so I I also took these memories because they were so like there was many times I even wanted to die because I was so, also not only did I have blood clots, not only did I experience trauma from more than just dying, traumatic nurses, traumatic doctors, like literally trying to kill me. Like you like literally so much things. These people that I thought were supposed to be helping were trying to kill me. I was being threatened at the same time. And then the prescriptions like were working against me, and like everything was working against me during this time. And then I also couldn't walk. And I couldn't even hold my daughter. Like my daughter wanted me to hold her, and I couldn't hold her. I had twin babies. I couldn't even hold my twins. I couldn't go to the bathroom by myself. I couldn't shower by myself. A lot of this stuff happened to me. A lot of this stuff happened to me. I bled out for 9 hours and no one believed me. This is a lot of stuff that I don't want to talk about. I didn't get to bond with my twins. I'm still having a hard time with that. And then I got all of this on top of postpartum depression. Like I was ready to go. So when the devil wanted to take me, I was ready to go. Because I said I'd rather be with Jesus in his perfect peace than be here. There's a lot to unpack here. There's a lot in this box. There's a lot in this box that is hard to talk about. So, a lot happened to me. Even more than what I shared. A lot happened to me, and there's this box that I just try to shut it up in. There's a lot that happened to me, and I just wanted to lock this box because it hurts my heart even right now. It is hard. It was very hard. There was so many moments that I thought there was a lot of pain. Like not just pain, but there was real physical pain. Like to where I was on so many drugs. Morphine. My heart is hurting right now. I was on just drugs just because it hurt so bad. I mean, I had so many surgeries. I had a tube put down I had stuff done to my body that I didn't want to be done. So I just want to lock it all in a box, and I didn't want to talk about it. And I wanted to be this new person that's just happy. I just want to be this new person that's just happy and successful and just does what she did before and easygoing. And if I could just lock it all in a box, then I wouldn't have to talk about it again. And I wouldn't have to feel it again. I wouldn't feel any of it again. So yeah, a lot more than that happened. So I'll even say something, I know why people don't sue. I know why people don't sue hospitals and doctors and stuff, because I know why a lot of people don't, like, even rape victims. I can see why you don't go and try to press charges on your accusers. I know why, because it's you don't want to bring it back up again. You don't want to feel it again. You don't want to relive it again. You don't want to see them again. You don't want to talk to them again. You don't want to talk about it again. You just want to lock it up and put it away and just forget that it happened and then pretend that it didn't happen to me, because it always happens to somebody else. It always happens to somebody else. And then it always happens to somebody else, but it's not me, you know? It's never me. So yeah, I thought the devil was trying to choke me out today. I also used laughter to cover my pain, but I literally felt like the devil was trying to choke me out today because he didn't want me to share this. But my scan is in 2 days. On Wednesday morning, I go in. So if you would like to pray that my body is completely healed of blood clots, it's already a miracle what God did for me to be alive, for me to be talking, for me to share what happened. I just didn't want to talk about it because it's just too heavy. It's heavy, and I just am ready to I don't want to carry it anymore. So I give it to God because it's just too heavy. But I think it was heavy because God wanted me to share it because there's somebody on here that you're carrying it to. Okay. Somebody on here, I don't know why you needed to hear this story because it's just too heavy, and I actually feel a lot lighter. Girl, did I just lose that weight? I just feel like a weight was lifted from me. Oh, thank you, God. It is liberating. It feels really good. I just don't want to carry it anymore. I'm just reading the comment. It does. I know that the devil is trying to keep me silenced. Isn't that so interesting? Because I think God chose me. God chose me because He knows that I have a voice. God knows that I have a voice, and I'm not afraid to share. God knows that I have a voice, and that when I'm excited about something, when I know a message needs to be shared, I will use my voice. That's how I became successful, because I was so excited I couldn't keep my mouth shut. So it's like, this was just something different. And it's like, I know that God wants me to share it because He gave me a voice. And if I look back in my past, when He gave me something exciting, He knew I won't shut my voice. But the devil was like, nobody should hear her voice, because this voice is going to change people's lives. You know, this story is going to change people's lives. And so it's like, when I share my story, other people are going to be able to open up with their story. And so it's like, I know that the devil tried to take my voice. And so today in the shower, I said, not today. I said, not today. I said, God, I know you saved me. I said, I know. I literally was like, God, I can look back in every moment. I said, that was you. That was you who saved me. I was like, that was you who saved me, God, no one else. And I said, I'm not going to let the devil steal my voice anymore. And I said, I felt so heavy. I'm like, I got to go live. I'm not sure what. I'm not sure what I'm going to say. I'm not sure how it's going to sound. I'm not sure how it's going to be received. And so when I did my Instagram story, I was just about to announce to people like, hey, I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna share something. I don't know what I'm gonna share. And then I felt like the devil literally took my throat and was like, you will not share. And then I said, yes, I will. I said, not today, Satan. I said, you ain't gonna stop my voice. And it's crazy, you guys, because like I literally feel really free right now. So there must be power in sharing your story. Like I just feel so much lighter. I can't even explain to you. I feel so much lighter. Does this mean that I can go back blonde? Can I go back blonde? Can I go back blonde though? No, I'm just kidding. I like my hair. I do like it. It's just something new. It's because God is doing something new, and I feel this breakthrough coming. I can't even explain to you guys. I feel like God is doing something. Amanda, I'll read the comments now. Amanda says, give me the bleach. Oh, man, wow. Yes, I released. Tia said, I have trauma from my childhood that no one knows about, and I've really felt strongly that it's something I should open about and share. You should, because I do feel free. Chelsea says, I haven't had much of a relationship with God since my dad passed away, but I've been really pulling closer to Him in the last month. Thank you for sharing this. Sheena says, sometimes we say that we are going through by self, but it is to be a witness, to tell somebody else that they can make it. The devil is a lie. We rebuke him. I cried with you sometimes. I feel like I can just feel people's pain, including mine. The devil wants you to keep it bottled up. Release it in the name of Jesus. I'm not sure who needed this today. I'm reading some of the comments. The track record of God. Yes, Kiana. Wow. You know what? This is so crazy. You want to know what? Okay, somebody replied to Jocelyn. Jocelyn, what did you say? I remember, she remembers, oh my gosh, this is literally so true. She says, I remember sitting in the ER and everyone was telling you not to share, staying quiet, posting, and I never quit sharing. You spoke the truth. God called the people to help you. You got advice, and God led you through it all. And then you're right. And Janelle says, you never stayed quiet. I admire that. You guys, literally, One of the doctors called me and told me to be quiet, called me my phone and said, "You need to stop sharing. You are posting too much on social media." Literally, this is literally why I know that I am a voice. I don't know why the devil wired me up. Okay, because when I step into my power, they better back up. Okay, you better back up because listen, you know that saying when they say, when she wakes up, the devil trembles. Okay, you gonna tremble. We gonna tremble on it. Okay, because here's what I know. Because I cannot stand when somebody tries to shut me up. And like, I, that I remember that doctor calling me and being like, "Oh, you need to be quiet. You need to stop doing this." Well, listen, you can never stop my voice. That's what I know. You cannot stop me. And I will always speak the truth and I will always speak it right. So that's so crazy to me how the last month or 2 months I've allowed the devil to literally grab my throat and take my voice from me. And I stopped sharing what needed to be shared. I stopped sharing my story, stopped sharing my testimony. Like, listen, the devil tried to keep me quiet. But it's another thing. When I step into what God has called for me to do, when I step into this, I'm literally getting chills. Like, watch out because I'm telling you, God is onto something here. And I know that there is no way that what I went through, there is no way that what I went through was not for something or someone. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, there was too many miracles to happen to me for it to be for nothing. Like, this happened to me for a reason, because if it wouldn't have happened to me, then I would have died. If I wasn't supposed to be here, then I would have died. If I wasn't supposed to share this, then I wouldn't have been here to share it. Okay. So someone is on this live video that needed to hear this, because I wasn't going to share. I wasn't going to open the box. I wasn't, because I had my voice taken from me for far too long. Okay. So listen, this is for one of you guys. I don't know who it is, but somebody who's going to share this video and watch this replay is going to get, their chains are literally going to fall. They are literally going to break free because of what happened to me, because I refuse to let what happened to me, there is a reason. Like, I refuse. Like, I went through too much for it to not be worth something to someone else. Okay. Like, I'm just like, I can't, I just don't understand. God saved me. He chose me to do something. And all I know what it is right now is just to share the story. And maybe it's only to share the story. You know what I'm saying? And maybe it's only for this live video. I don't know what it's for. But listen, if this is for you, I know it's for someone who's going to hear this or hear my story, and they're going to be able to share their story, and you can change your world. Because I might not be able to change the entire world, but I know that I can help you change your world. Okay. And if we can all change a small part of our world, then we can make a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? Like, if just one person can be set free, that's one person that wasn't free before. Okay. Because I feel like the devil been taking too many people. Okay. He took my voice because he didn't want you to be saved, or he took my voice because he wanted you to, keep that box locked inside, to not share those deep, dark things that happen to us. But I can't think, like, those things that happen to us that are so hard to talk about, that are so hard to go through. Like, I feel like we can't have gone through those things for nothing, right? Like, we can't have gone through those hard things for nothing. Like, they have to be for something. You have to believe that God does work everything for your good. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though it sucked, it's just like he's gonna use what we've been through in our past for something that we're going to go through in our future, right? You have to believe that God, he's going to use whatever the devil took you through for his glory. At the end of the day, he will use everything for his good. I'm telling you, I just don't know what this is, and I don't know who this is for, but I'm just saying there is great things coming, and there is great things coming for you. And if you have never opened your box, it's time to unlock your box. As much as and as hard as it is to like unlock that box, and as hard as it is to go through those feelings, because you have to experience those things, it's just like, I don't know, there's freedom. There's freedom. There's also freedom and forgiveness. I could do a whole nother live video on the freedom of forgiving those that hurt you, forgiving those that wronged you, because it's just like I had to release a lot of that. You know what I mean? I had to release. That was a huge portion of my healing was forgiveness. And a huge part of my story, a huge part of healing, I think, is also sharing my story. Huge part of my healing. Maybe there was one blood clot left, and I just needed to share my story to let it go. I just needed to share my story to let it go, to be fully healed. Because on Wednesday, when I go in and I'm fully blood clot free, God gets all the glory. And it's going to be an absolute miracle. And I mean, on November 4th, when they read me those test results and I go into the blood doctor, he's going to say, Carrie, I don't know, but you are literally a miracle. And when I go to my primary doctor, who already called me a miracle on November 5th, she's going to say, I cannot believe, look at what God did. Look at what God did. But I can't just keep the stuff bottled inside because I'm like a Coke bottle and you know, you shake a Coke bottle so much and you keep the shaking Coke bottle tightened up in that box, but it's like eventually the Coke bottle just spills over and it explodes. And it's like you're just waiting for that one thing to kick you and you just explode. And it's like, I don't want to have a Coke bottle anymore. I don't want to be a shaken up Coke bottle anymore. I just want to be water. Can I just be water? Water is just pure and good for you. I don't want to be shaken at everything. I want to lie down in pure green pastures with Jesus and just be still like water. You know what I'm saying? So be renewed by water. I don't want to be a shaken Coke bottle anymore. So I hope this helped you guys. I don't know who this is for. If you want to share it, feel free. I live on YouTube. Because I wasn't going to share it again. Isn't that funny? I'm like, I'm going to go live, God. If this is really what you want me to do, I'm going to go live. And I'm only doing this one, God, okay? So I have to go live on every platform. So you said, you know what I'm saying? But like now that I've shared it, I feel like I could probably share it again eventually. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it is hard to relive. But I'm excited for Wednesday. So love you all. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for praying for me on this journey. Thank you for praying your prayers. God heard every single prayer and he healed my body. And it's a miracle.